Listen to me very carefully, because I'm only going to say this once. Coffee. Black.
Coffee. Black. While I've got your attention, there are...
Coffee first. Well, this mentor would like another cup of coffee. I'm just gonna have to give up coffee. Want some coffee?
If I'm not mistaken, that's your third cup this morning.
Fourth, and on a day like today, it won't be my last. Coffee. The finest organic suspension ever devised. Commander, set a new course. There's coffee in that nebula.
Well, yep, there's coffee in that nebula, and I am live doing a random coffee stream. Yes, I do have my coffee. And I didn't think anyone would actually be here, so... Hello, Resolute Germ, how are you? What's going on? I'm going to go ahead and post this. There we go. Send out the thing on Twitter and YouTube. I mean, Twitter and whatever, Facebook. Since I have whatever. Anyhow. And hey, Six, what's going on? Just to let everybody know, I started out with 650 people. I almost had a 650 stream, but somebody was upset because I didn't stream anymore when I stopped streaming this morning and was suggesting people go to other streams. Because I was in pain, quite honestly. And so they unsubscribed for me. So, without naming any names, it doesn't really matter. Eventually, I'll have the 650 subscriber stream, probably Friday. Resolute Germ says, just got out of work 2 minutes ago. I hope work went well. And I've been kind of frustrated because Discord hasn't been working today. Apparently, though, it is back because now I'm able to read messages and such. Of course, yeah. Anyhow. So what's going on with everybody? I'm just having some coffee and Carlos says, may I share your link in Battlefield community? Sure. That's fine. I don't know what it is. You can share my link with anyone you wish. That's fine. Resolute Germ says they'll be back. No, and I don't really care. To be honest, I don't. Now I do care about the people that want to watch the channel. Don't get me wrong, but people who aren't understanding that I can't stream all the time, and there are just times I can't stream. It's too physically difficult. Tuesday is the hardest day for me. Part of it, I think, is mental, but I have to prepare myself for going in and the physical pain of getting the wound cleaned and picked at, prepped, and the patch put on there. It's a I don't remember what it's, a silver infused thing. I don't remember what the hell it's called now. So I mean, I'm sure people in the medical field would know, but I can't think of it right now. Eventually, I'm going to watch Picard. I don't know about Discovery. I just don't know. I mean, I'm sorry. I think I've given it more than enough chances. And hello, Hatchet 77. Excuse me. Doing as best I can today. Thank you. My evening pain meds aren't due for a couple hours, so it's kind of a struggle until then. This is one of those times I don't drink, so I kind of wish I had alcohol anyhow. But anyhow, the only thing I'm drinking is coffee. And no, I don't drink it black. I have cream and sugar in it. Okay, and German's got to drive, so he's going to lurk mode. That's cool. By the way, Six, what is the Battlefield community? I have no idea. Like I said, you're more than welcome to share with anybody you see fit. I don't know. What are you up to? And Carla, I'm sorry, Carla, not Six. Six is here, so is Carla. How are you, Carla? Hatchet says, I do drink, and it's not the best painkiller. No, it's not. No, it's not. I'll be honest, I rarely have any alcohol, and no, using it as a painkiller is not a good option. So, yeah, I understand that. Plus, be quite honest, I have better things to use money on than alcohol. I'm sorry, but, just some things in life are actually important. That's not one of them. Coffee, however, is an important thing in life. And I will have coffee, even if it costs more. And was putting the desk together, or trying to put the desk together, and I figured out I had two parts missing, which are kind of integral for putting that desk together. So I'm going to have to contact the company, tell them the two parts that are currently missing, wait for them to come, and then, and only then, will I be able to use my desk and my new chair that someone has so graciously helped me to get. But until that time, I'm kind of stuck with a chair that just kind of sits there folded up, waiting to be used. And yes, I happen to agree with you, Hatchet 77. Drinking sucks. I know people who do for pain relief. I know people who do for leisure. Quite honestly, I don't find it exactly pleasurable. Besides, when I have had to drink, I've had to have it mixed because I can't stand the taste. So I'm definitely not one of those who's like, oh yeah, this tastes great. Although, to be quite honest, I will say that coffee is not exactly. Uh, well, I've had better coffee than what I normally drink. But it is prohibitively expensive. And I would rather just have regular coffee than, give up, I don't know, things like food, medicine, and things like that for coffee. Sorry. Beer. Oh God, yes, beer sucks. Beer sucks. I cannot attest to the taste of it. Because I've never done what I'm going to say, but honest to God, beer smells like, something that comes out of the human body. And it doesn't taste good either. So yeah, I'm not exactly a beer drinker. No, you're not going to catch me with a beer. I remember when I first drank any alcohol the first time, it was a wine cooler. So, that was woohoo. So it was definitely not just alcohol. Anyhow. Hatchet 77, but everyone defends microbrews. Beer is beer. Now there are different kinds of beer. I will say that. Most of it in the US especially is barley and is made with hops. And if you don't have it with hops, then you're not going to have the hoppy taste that is so prominent in beer. I'm not even a beer drinker. Why do I know this shit? Hatchet 77, I don't get to catch too many of your streams. I'm sorry to hear that. That's probably why I don't recognize you in the chat. Xenomorph says, I have to go soon, yet if you let me a European beer, I could get you to change your mind. It's brewed, roasted malt, and caramel. Yeah, well, let's see here. How are you going to get me a European beer? Don't think it's possible, but hey, it's a good thought. It's a good thought. And 6 is starry-eyed for Xenomorph. So, how are you doing, by the way? I find it funny. I do a random stream. I end up with more people watching than sometimes the Morning Brew. And Xenomorph says we have them sold here in the States. Really? Okay. I've not looked, so I don't know what I'd look for. And Xenomorph says hi to 6 as well. I could make some honey mead. Would that change your mind? Ooh. That might change my mind. I've heard that before. I've heard that honey mead is actually good. So, yes, you could probably change my mind with that. I have to go to a warehouse liquor store. Those usually have good imports. Okay, I'll have to consider that next time I'm near one. It's not something I have just up the street or anything. Xenomorph says it's good. Can't confirm. Cool. Right now, I'm just having coffee. It's the only thing I plan on drinking right now. So what is everybody doing this evening? Like I said, I'm just having coffee and talking random shit, whatever the chat is talking about. So, if you want to talk about something else, let's talk about something else. Ooh, they also have a raspberry and blackberry mead. Ooh. What about blueberry? And Hatchet77 says, I'm catching your stream. Well, that's cool. Let me see here now. Let me go. Check this out real quick. That's the 77. I am subscribed already. And I see you have grilled stuffed mushrooms and barbecue chicken. Ooh. Uh-huh. Well, I see there. Retro Arcade Music Man. I'll have to check that one out. Because some of the old arcade music is cool. It is cool. So I'll definitely be checking that out. Let me say that there are a few streams that have gone live since I've been on. Currently, Fat Steven Seagal uploaded a video. Diller Draws is live doing digital painting. And Orville Nation is live doing Dark Matter Monday, which is on Tuesday. But, hey, what can I say? So if you want to go check those out, please do. Because obviously they have good content. Now you can watch, Fat Steven's video later. Because he just uploaded something, I think. I don't think it's live. He's live. Okay. So, yeah. Anyhow, I'm finishing my coffee before I end the stream. Lance says, hey, Xenomorph. And Lance also says, Dark Matter does weird things. Maybe time travel is part of it. That's possible. Xenomorph says, I'm good here until I have to get to work. When do you have to get to work? Just out of curiosity. Because just curious. So I'm just, like I said, I'm going to have to contact the manufacturer of my, oh, Lord. Anyhow, got the kids back and upset about something, so I don't know what's going on. Hatchet 77 says, Captain Trek, what are your thoughts about the magical propulsion through space travel? Magnetic propulsion. I don't know. I don't think that I mean, in order to, if you're talking magnets within the core, you would have to reverse poles so quickly in order to go fast enough to really do anything, and then basically aim your vessel toward a large body that has a strong force, and then do a maneuver, so you do kind of a slingshot to gain momentum and then keep going. They did that with one of the space probes, where they went toward one of the planets in order to gain the momentum and then veer off in order to get the speed they needed. But I don't remember which one it was. And no, I'm not talking about something that happened in Star Trek. I'm talking about NASA. Although they've done that in Star Trek as well. But that one was a shuttlecraft. Anyhow. Hugs to the kids. Hopefully, can be a little less upset. Dr. Alex says, hello and good night, Captain Trek. For 'tis my bedtime. Well, considering that it is 11 p.m., yeah, it's probably your bedtime. Compressed air can help small boosts. Oh, that's true. But then again, how are you going to get, I mean, technically, I guess you could use compressed carbon dioxide and vent that to give a little boost. That way you could clean the air. Anyhow, Mountains of Elysium, why are you awake? And hello, Green Lantern 345. Can't stay long, but wanted to stop by and say hi. Well, I'm glad you did. How are you doing? I have not seen you before. Let me see if I can do this real quick, because I always like to check if I have. Oh, well, shit. Yeah, I'm subscribed to you. What am I thinking? My brain's gone already. I looked up the wrong one. God damn. I hate when it jumps like that. Come on. No. Got a channel. And I am subscribed to you. You've got 3 subscribers. Cool. Have to check out your videos. And let's see here. Mountains of Elysium, I'm surprised you're awake. It's here. Can't stay long. Been up since 2 a.m. and need to be up at 6. It's 11 p.m. there. Go to bed. Don't usually tell people to leave, but mountains, leave. That's it. Thank you. DB. D. Budman, excuse me. They used gravity slingshot for the Voyager probes to get them to the different planets. That's right. And you were just asking. Cool. And Kapla Bird, how is Mamo Prey? Let's see here. Xenomorph says slingshot off an object of a large mass can conserve fuel and increase velocity if you don't skim too close to a thick atmosphere. And hello, BK Dan says, was about to crash, saw you were live. Well, it's not going to be up. We're not going to be going too long. I'm just about done. Christian Fandom Geek, good evening. How are you? And Mountain Leasing says most NASA missions use gravity slingshot to either speed up or redirect the spacecraft. That makes sense. Oh, that's right. We did. Oh, it's been a long day. Tuesdays are not good for me anyhow, but let's see here now. Actually, my public channel is Google's and Gadgets. Green Lantern is my private channel. Ah, okay, cool. Then I'll have to get your public channel. Maybe you should make the public channel one of the channels you follow in your private channel. Just a suggestion. Let me see here. Go to channel. Because I said that and it's like, oh, wait a minute. Maybe you already have. No, you haven't. Okay. That would be an option. That way you could follow your actual channel on that one for those who see the Green Lantern channel and want to go to the other one. Oh, goggles is as in the ones you wear. Okay, goggles. Okay, sorry. Goggles and gadgets. Okay. And Christian Fan Geek says, did we argue on Twitter? Check out Orion Project from NASA. That's the current Orion Project. It used nuclear weapons as a means of propulsion. Tested the concept with non-nuclear bombs and worked well. Well, that's certainly a use for them. I don't know if that would be a good use for them, but it would certainly be a use for them. You could always, irradiate the crew, getting the vehicle up to speed, but few deaths here and there. Crew dies, no big deal. just have some in protected stasis tubes that, when the rest of the crew is gone because of radiation, all of a sudden they could be woke up and maybe they won't die. And I believe he was. Well, the CCP just those spacecraft hit the moon. Oh, yeah. So, anyhow, I've been going for about 30 minutes. I actually didn't even intend to go this long. And I've got 14 people watching. Wow, that's amazing. I can't believe it. Oh, goody. Okay, who's going to win the race today? Okay, we got somebody who did that. And it was 6 who won officially. And Xenomorph came in for a close second, who timed them out. Good times, Captain Trek. Suddenly, I won't win the bot smashing race. Well, it's always fun to try. So, how is everyone doing this evening? Or evening for me, almost morning for Mountains of Elysium and anyone else over there. And thank you for reporting it, D. Bud Martin. And yes, much appreciated. And I'm glad that you're doing well. Hopefully everyone else is doing well. I've got, I was just going to, like I said, drink a cup of coffee and stream and talk, and that was about it. And I'd have to make more coffee because I'm out of coffee now. But that would take time, and I'm too lazy, so I'll just sit here and talk. Anyhow. And Lance says, doing good, brewing coffee, then on to coding stuff, working on my space game. Cool. Hatchet 77 is doing well. Mountains of Elysium. Xenomorph says, Mountains of Elysium. I wish they'd spend more money on R&D for more of those technologies. That's me, though. Oh, that would be intelligent. Make a brew. Black coffee, black. Yeah, if I could go to a replicator and make a request for it, sure, I'd make a coffee. But, I actually would have to leave and physically make the coffee, so no. Takes too long. Why don't we have a moon base already? Because we already have a treaty stating that the moon is not going to be settled by any country. Why we don't have a international station? I don't know, because that would be easy enough to do. There's already an international space station. Why not just simply have a presence on the moon? Of course, you'd still have to leave the moon's gravity. That's still more difficult than leaving a space station. So it's actually some sense of that. Your hug was held for review. Hug was held for review. Really? What about ice cream? Oh, ice cream sounds. What if not ice cream? Cream. But what if I like cream? That's true. D-Bud Martin says, as long as you're doing the hugging. 6. Of course, it would be her. Excuse me. It's amazing how often that happens. Rough Girl, when she visits CC's channel, has all of her hugs held. That's just strange. The moon's a hub, though. Well, that's a possibility. Christian Fandom Geek says, fair enough, Lance. Coffee with cream. 6 says, I love Rough Girl. Well, I haven't seen her in a while. Well, it's been a few days, but... Resolute Germ says, screw that. The moon is American. Oh, do we really want it? I mean, really? I think Lance is offering a hug. I don't know what that is. D-Bud Martin 6, shouldn't you be getting some sleep? Probably a good idea. How about building infrastructure in orbit of Luna? Would that be a legal loophole? Of course. I would be all for that. Oh, Americans invented the moon. Well, wow. That's an interesting theory. Six, if you're not feeling well, get to bed. And Pacific 414, good evening. How are you doing? Once someone else goes to the moon, they can make a claim. Until then, it's ours. Oh, Lord. How about this, Germ? Why don't you lay a claim on it for yourself, and then once somebody else goes up, you can fight them for it. You know, whatever. Oh, Zenmore says, I think it's a baseball stadium wave. Well, that's cool. Matt says, was cheering because I can have cream in my coffee. Of course you can. It's always your choice. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. No. Oh, Lord. I guess this means we're all in bed with 6. Oh, Lord. I did say it. Okay. And Pacific 414 says, good, hope you are. I'm doing all right, thank you. Waiting for about another hour till I can take my pain medicine. Until then, I will muddle through. And Mountains of Elysium says, nah, the moon is Irish. The man in the moon is called Sean O'Sullivan from County Cork. I can't say it the Irish way. Sorry. I just like I can't say well, I can say turkey tree and a tud. So I can imitate or mock an Irish way of saying it. In fact, I've gone on other Irish channels I've found on YouTube and chatted the turkey tree and a turd. Of course, spelling it the correct way, 33 and a third, just to hear them say it and laugh because, yeah, they all say it the same. And 6 says snuggle pile. Oh, that sounds interesting. I'm sure there'd be Xenomorph says, nice, I'll be the first to cuddle. Lance says that's got to be a big bed. Well, at least there's got to be at least room for 3 because, okay, never mind. Seems crowded here. Well, Canadians don't have bad whiskey, but I've heard Irish is better. 6 says, y'all will have the flu by morning. I don't think they'll care. Resident Germ says, Mountains of Elysium, I'll buy the man in the moon is Irish. No. Turdy. 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 Turdy tree and a turd. Not dirty tree. Turdy tree and a turd. But see, you're from County Cork. Therefore, you say it a little differently because you're not quite. You're more sophisticated, apparently. Therefore, Xenomorph says, that's right, I haven't had the flu in 5 years. I consider that a challenge. We all gotta have a laugh. That's true. Brandon Looney Tunes 2000 says, I have 400 subs now. That's awesome. That is awesome. Well, get some sleep, please. And Christian Fandegate says, 400 subs, well done. Christian Fandom Geek says, I am 262 subs now. Cool. Charty Tree. See? Ha. Is more correct. And I'm going to go back to the channel and see who won the race. And it was, of course, 6. Why am I not surprised by that? And I am going to go ahead and report them anyhow. And Eric Sander says, good afternoon, Captain Trek. While I am here, because I still want to, and Brandon Looney Tunes 2000 fan, Brandon Looney Tunes fan 2000. I have 401 subs now. Cool. Hopefully, since I lost a subscriber this morning, hopefully I will be back up above 250. I'm 250, 650 by Friday. I should have a 650 subscriber celebration Friday, unless I don't have 650 by then. In that case, it'll wait till I do. And Hatchet 77 says, where the heck am I at? Before I get to that, let me get to this, because I already promised Ervik this.
Listen to me very carefully, because I'm only going to say this once. Coffee. Black.
Coffee. Black. While I've got your attention, there are...
Coffee first. Well, this mentor would like another cup of coffee. I'm just gonna have to give up coffee. Want some coffee?
If I'm not mistaken, that's your 3rd cup this morning.
4th, and on a day like today, it won't be my last. Coffee. The finest organic suspension ever devised. Commander, set a new course. There's coffee in that nebula.
I know you like that a little bit, Ervik. And, Christian Fandom Geek said, 6, are you Borg? Probably. But I don't know if the Borg can catch cold or flu. Friends of 7 of 9. On Hatchet 77 says, you're here for the chat and your content, Captain Trek. Thank you. And Xenomorph says 6 of 6. Well, we can talk about Star Trek. Resolute Germ says it would have been 401 before Looney Tune fan, but YouTube unsubbed me, of course. That's unfortunate because YouTube unsubs people all the time. In fact, I remember one day where I gained, what was it, 13, lost 16. It's like, okay. I hadn't even been on in that time. Well, in between that time. It's like, well, I know I didn't piss 20 people off. 1 or 2 I can see, but yeah, 20, I don't think so. It's like the lottery, 649. Oh, yeah. And yes. And Brandon Looney Tunes fan 2000 has 402 subscribers now. And Xenomorph has put in the channel so anyone can subscribe. And so did Mountains of Elysium. And the lovely Sherry says, hello, Captain Trek. Hope you're well. I'm doing all right. Thank you, Sherry. I am doing all right. I'll be doing a little bit better in about, let's see here. About an hour and 10 minutes is when I can actually take my pain medicine. So hopefully, yeah, I may fudge it a little bit and take it a little bit early, but I don't want to take it too soon. And President Trimmer says hello to Sherry. Eric Saunders says, thanks, Captain. Almost home. Can't wait for a cup of coffee. Mountains Elysium said the Borg tried to simulate me, took one look in my mind and said, fuck no. Let me go. I wonder why. It was probably the alcohol and the fact they're Irish. I don't know if they can assimilate somebody with such high blood content as, Irish people. But then again, they kind of have to assimilate a distillery if they want to, anyhow. I don't want to offend too many Irish people. I'm sorry. I'm part Irish, so I can do that. And Hatchet77 says, I grew up on old Star Trek from my pop's day. Well, yes, I grew up watching Star Trek, the original series. And then, of course, later on, watched everything up until Enterprise. Through Enterprise, I should say. And Xenomorph says, yeah, there's actually good Trek news, in my humble opinion. Change.org petition to decanonize Kurtzman Trek. Well, as good and as fun as that is, it really won't change anything. Although I do suggest going to sign it. I don't have the link available offhand, or I put it in the chat. But yeah, sign it, pass it around, let people know to sign it, just to have a record of how many people really don't like what the current iteration of Star Trek has become. And Christian Fandom Geek says, keep getting unsubbed myself. From where? Because I keep getting unsubbed from a few channels, and I know several people keep getting unsubbed from me. And Christian Fandom Geek says, honestly, my channel is pretty good. Well, I'm glad it is. Says, could be your second favorite channel, peeps. Let's see here. Yeah. Mexican Iron Man's in the chat. What do you do? Do you look for me to go online? I'm really? Oh my God. Oh, let me look at Christian Fandom Geek's channel real quick. I should be subscribed to it, whether I am or not. I am. So yes, definitely subscribe. Definitely more content. Would be fun to see more. I'll have to watch it later. I can't do it on while watching. Oh, let's see here now. I gotta get down to where listening in from work. Hey, I bought Mexican Iron Man brand bitchy creamer for any leftover bitchy coffee from Miss. Oh, yeah, I was having kind of a morning. Of course, it's Tuesday and things didn't start out the way I'd like. And speaking of Saturday mornings, make sure to check out Saturday morning cartoons with Resolute Germ, who hopefully I will be able to be on. And let's see, Resolute Germ says, apparently my Android assistant is responding to Sherry now. Oh, okay. Ah, good question. Have you gotten that Castle Grayskull? And where's the video? After March 15th. It is possible to offend the Irish? No, yes, it is. Don't offer them enough whiskey or other alcohol of their choice. The nanoprobe all had DUI, so they were useless. Oh my God. So I got a real Irishman slamming on the Irish. Oh. And, well, have a good one, Xenomorph. Take care of yourself. Bud Martin says, Mexican Iron Man, you'll have to play with it a week before you do a video. Well, I can tell you right now, it's got to be better than in California. "75 degrees. Well, it's 42 here now, where I'm at. The lovely Sherry says, lucky, it's 39 degrees here. Well, it's only a few degrees cooler than where I'm at. Okay. Christian Fandom Geek said, enjoyed the first episode of Picard Season 2. Well, I enjoyed the first episode of Picard Season 1. It was after that it went downhill. So, yeah. Just because the first episode was good doesn't mean the rest of the season is going to hold up. Doesn't mean it won't, but you have to wait and see. So I liked a couple of the episodes in season 1. That was about it. And it got increasingly worse. Well, and yes, Resolute Germ says, classic cartoon Saturday morning at 8 a.m. That would be Pacific, 8 a.m. Pacific, or 10 a.m. Central. And good night, Mountains of Elysium. Get some sleep before you have to wake up again early. Eventually, you'll actually get some sleep. Some. Christian Phantom Geek says, bring me 709. Now, there would be very few who would argue that one. It's 71 here in Northern California. Like I said, first episode of season 1 felt Star Trek enough. What they did after episode 2 or 3, I don't remember which now. Yeah, it went downhill. Really fast, it went downhill. Good night, Mountains of Elysium. I think Picard already showed 80% worth of their budget. It's going to be really cheap from here. That's probably why they're doing all their stuff in the past, so they don't have to worry about as much CGI. So, who here hasn't seen the episode 1 of season 2 of Picard? I have not. I still need to. I know, I'm procrastinating it. I just really more dreading it because, yeah, even if I like it, I just have this fear. Tell you what, Six, you and I can watch it together. How about that? And if Resolute Germ would watch it with us, I'd have him watch too. Could have our own private watch party. But yep. Which is one of the things I'm going to start doing once I can get this stupid computer together, or this computer desk together, so I can actually get everything hooked up. So I could, yeah. I want to start doing what I meant to do for the past, well, over 2 years, which was having watch parties. And yep, NB, that's exactly what I was saying. They don't have to worry about the cost, because if it's current year, they just find stuff that fits what they need. So all I have to do is be able to get this desk put together. Then I can start having a computer that just is dedicated to doing the movie and then streaming from this, which will be fine. And hello, Keely Chow. What's going on? Not too much here, just kind of hanging out, having fun. I was drinking some coffee, and we've just ended up chit-chatting. Hopefully, Mountains of Elysium has already gone to bed. If not, get to bed, you Irishman. Oh, trust me, I am in pain. Not as much as I'm going to be, but I am in pain. Because I still have almost an hour until I get to take my medicine. Needless to say, I'm not looking forward to that time. That's kind of why I'm streaming anyhow, is to kind of delay it, put my mind on something else. Well, the problem is it's not actually IKEA, but it's same basic principle. But I needed something that would fit my needs, that would fit in the space that I have, and it works. So, I may have to wait to get the parts I need, but it'll be worth it. And of course, and Keely Chow says, let's roast a Dumacorn and a War Eagle for Mexican Iron Man. I knew we were missing somebody in the chat. The Borg are Swedish. Yes, let's roast a Dumacorn and a War Eagle. 6 is half Borg. That's right. She said on her father's side. Dumacorn and War Eagle tacos. It sounds interesting. I don't know if it's any good, but it sounds interesting. Let's see here. Lex and Farscape will be the watch party. Ah, cool. So, let's see here now. It says, I miss when things were buyer built to last. I got a rocking chair that is over 100 years old and will be used longer than most of the current stuff. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Because a freezer that I bought, let's see here. Oh my God. Really? Has it been 30 years? Okay. Yeah. It's still running. There's nothing that would that you could buy now that would last 30 years. Like a refrigerator and freezer that my parents bought for this house has already gone out. If not 2. I don't remember. Because we bought one here, had it replaced. Yeah, 2. So we're on a third refrigerator here. Of course, the one we brought was older, so that's understandable. But Let's see here now. I'm not sure about the time next Tuesday, but I'm aiming for 5 or 6 p.m. Pacific. Okay, that means 7 or 8 p.m. Central. So, NB says, Resolute Germ, I can do Farscape. Lex was just too damn strange for me. Never saw Lex, so I don't know. And 47 Yorktown says, Bonjour from Eastern Canada. Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure it's bonjour? Let's see here. Just out of curiosity, I was looking something up. Okay, bonsoir from Eastern Canada. See, I couldn't remember how to spell the damn thing, but I knew what it was. See, as I'm taking his show and slot, I'll be picking Lex. Pick whatever time slot you want. It doesn't matter worth shit. Picking up where TWTG left off. Yeah. It's not working again. Boone says, bonjour. 47. Oh. Well, okay, you can, but I want to be correct. I want to be correct. So, let's see here now. Anyhow, as I'm now starting to feel the pain a little bit more, I do want to thank everybody for watching. Please leave a like, share out the stream, and if you're watching later, go ahead and leave a comment, please. See you tomorrow on Morning Brew.